Look, it's a great honor and a privilege and a great responsibility because, trying to portray his life, and as a South African, it's equally more responsible. And so we couldn't take it lightly.
It is telling the breadth of Mandela's life from birth to kind of 72 when he leaves prison. But it's not really told through his eyes. We see it as observers. So we're allowed to make up our own minds about how we see Winnie and how we see Mandela.
The Mandela legacy means a lot to all of us in South Africa. So obviously it comes with a certain amount of pressure, and obviously it comes with a certain amount of drama.
This is very important for myself as an actor, for the country. The subject's so important as a story of a man who I admire, my icon and my hero. And I think I'm so just excited to be here and to be part of his story.
Obviously, it's a very, very important part of our history. And I play Ahmed Kathrada, who's also one of the stalwarts of the struggle in South Africa. And I know him quite well also. I spent a lot of time with him. So not only do I feel I have a responsibility, obviously, to portray this well.
As Kobe could see, I think it was nice. It's also good to tell their story. I mean, from, if I say their story, the government at the time. To me, it was always, there's good in everybody, but you have to, the system was evil. So I think it's important that people also see that side of what it was all about. And it's an honor being here. It's just brilliant, and I think we have an opportunity here to show the world. I mean, they know a lot about President Mandela, but this gives them an opportunity of knowing him more intimately, and I think that's important.
Well, I think I never had time to really kind of be daunted by it because there was such support from the country, support from the comrades, the family, the Mandela Foundation. They were behind the project and they were behind our version of the project. So it was the energy that was coming off the country to make it, and so the support that we got from the communities that we were filming in was sensational.
I did a great deal of research. There was watching lots of uncut footage of Winnie, hours and hours of uncut footage. They were interviewing people who knew Winnie, who had very different ideas about who she was. There was also reading biogs about her, and then also, most importantly, meeting the woman herself and asking her about her life.
I mean, it's huge responsibility. Taking it on, being here now is a massive responsibility. I think, everybody, this is a living legend. This is a man that we all know and we all understand some of the sacrifices he made in his life. So that responsibility is huge. We want to portray him in the right light, but we're filmmakers and we want to be honest about what we do.
Good evening and welcome to the world premiere of Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom. My name is Cameron Bailey. I'm the artistic director of the Toronto International Film Festival. I want to thank all of you for coming out this evening to see what we think is a very special film. We also have some other special guests tonight, some of them a little bit younger. These are the students and some faculty from Nelson Mandela Park Public School in Toronto. Big shout out to all of you. It's tempting to call the story of Nelson Mandela larger than life, but it is life. It's a story of a man given a life sentence. It's a story of a life of struggle. A story of a life lived in the service of a principle. I first saw this film a couple of months ago at a screening in London. I was deeply moved by it, inspired by it.
I thought it played beautifully. I thought the audience was completely engaged, and it was a really special time in the world to see and experience that film at this festival.
Absolutely amazing. I'm so excited that everyone has received the movie so well.
Well, what a wonderful experience. I mean, to be here and experience this overwhelming film. I sat there and had tears running down my cheeks. Idris was sitting next to me, and I grabbed his hand and squeezed it very tight. I think it's something we can be very proud of, and my wishes go out to Madiba at this time. We're doing this for him and for the whole of South Africa, and the reaction of the people has been overwhelming. Everybody just, singing the praises of the whole production, not realizing the length of time, but proudly South African.
The film opened in Toronto tonight. It was a packed house, and we had a really interesting audience. And they, at the end of the film, they gave us a standing ovation for about 3 or 4 minutes. It was very emotional. It speaks about the powerful nature of film, but also the powerful nature of this film, and obviously the nature of Mr. Mandela. I'm so proud tonight. I mean, it was just one of the biggest moments of my life. I'm a little emotional now, which is why I don't want to be here in front of this camera. But I'm here. I love you guys. I can't wait to show you this film. Thank you.